designer shoes up in my closet, and I'm glad I have them. And, I know, I'm a single mom, so I should be, you should save your money. You should
Right.
save, there's things you should do for yourself every once in a while.
Right.
And if it means going out and get that beautiful bag or beautiful pair of shoes or even that sports car, you know what? Sometimes you need to do things for yourself. And when you do things for yourself, you're happy. And that makes you happy with your family, your friends, your job.
Of course.
Yeah, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of others.
I'm not saying go excessive. I mean, don't put yourself in debt. But if you could save up that couple $100 for that extra handbag, you know what?
Go for it.
Do it. You know what?
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the designer shoe man.
Oh, boy, he's hard to keep up with because you got to really, as women, I love when guys always complain that. All my guy friends always, women, you have to take them out to dinner, you have to buy them drinks, you have to do this, they cost so much money. I want you guys to all realize something. To order for us to look pretty, it takes a lot of money to get makeup done, hair done, shoes.
Yes.
To look the way we do, get our nails done.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of money to do that.
And time.
So it does. It really does. And we spend a lot of money on you guys too. And I'm all for treat me like a lady.
Yeah.
And even my boyfriend, he treats me like gold. And if I can do little things for him, I do it. Like cook him dinner every once in a while. I can't go extravagant like he can go, but I can cook him dinner and I can do things. But the designer shoe, that guy, man, he's hard to keep up with because I could not.
It's
can't really do it.
It's kind of like a high maintenance woman, who needs so much attention and financial, that could also, I'm sure for men, be very tiring. At some point, my son kind of went through this with one of his girlfriends, so I'm not going to mention anything, but where it was always the big dates out, the money, where are we going? What are we doing? I'm sure for a man, can be taken the same way because men also have, want an honest, genuine relationship. Let's face it, they want a good relationship too. Yes, we are two different species, really, but just like the woman, but I think also men have that, they want that good relationship. And they don't want to just have a woman that's going to say, where's my jewelry? Where's my gift? When are we going out? What are you buying me? Where are we going for dinner? It's kind of a give and take.
Well, we work a lot with the love languages, the 5 love languages. So, it's very good to know what your spouse's love language is. Because, if they are a gift, that's how they receive love. And you need to know that, and if you're not, it's difficult.
I read that book, Lisa. That book is good, too. The 5 Languages of Love.
Yeah.
I read that book. It was excellent.
Yes.
I've read a lot of dating books. I just, after a while, I was like, oh, my God, if I read another dating book, that's why I wanted my book to be a little bit different. I didn't want
we're all, we all have our unique way of how we feel love should we feel love. And, I know I'm like, I'd rather have a guy screw in my light bulb because I can't than a ring or go out to dinner because that's how I feel. I feel like, well, the light's been out for like 6 months now.
You really can't change a light bulb?
No, I'm just saying that. Well, the ceiling fan
is
wow. Well, no, because my ceilings are bolted.
So high. Got it.
So even standing on the bed on 3 pillows, I fall over, right?
It.
So I'm like, damn, I need that light changed in there. So, that's me. That's my thing. But
it's amazing how when you were in your 20s, you wanted a hot guy to go out with, and now I'm like, a little older. I'm going to be 46 this year, and my boyfriend's like, "Am I the man of your dreams?" I'm like, "If you paint my house, you're the man of your dreams." It's like,
you're a service girl. That's what I am.
Kim, I heard that Patchogue has changed so much.
Oh, it's great out here. If anyone comes to visit, please come out.
Patchogue used to be kind of like a real boring town with Sweezies. I still have sheets from Sweezies.
Oh, my God. Wow, that's long gone.
Yeah.
But remember the old Port Jefferson,
yes.
the old Huntington?
Yes.
That's all came down to Patchogue. So
wow.
You go out in town all the time. It's a lot of fun.
I heard also, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but they have now Patchogue Theater because my friend, Sal Valentinetti, the Long Island Sal, his cousin Tommy has some kind of show that he does. We're trying to get him on the show for June 29th. I'm waiting for his promoter to give me a call, but Yeah, there's a Patchogue Theater now.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, tell him. Let me know. I'll come visit him, and I'll bring him a book.
Let's talk about the perfect fit, because is there ever truly a perfect fit? You wrote A Unicorn of Shoe and Man. You state here you could maybe even work on with the shoe you've got. The perfect shoe is not necessarily the one you wanted in the beginning, but it's the shoe you end up falling in love with and cannot live without. Remember, any shoe can be a classic, and classics never go out of style. I admire anyone that can stay with the same mate for years, and that shows such true dedication. So do you think, Kim, the man you have now is your perfect fit?
I feel like he is. As I said, we broke up for a while, now we're back together. And I feel like now that we're together now, I feel like he's my perfect fit now.
Yeah.
And if it's not him, it will be somebody like him.
Right.
Like that, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, tomorrow he could turn around and say, I don't want to do this anymore. And I hope to God he doesn't. But,
do you want to get married again, or would you rather stay single and just have your man?
I don't need to get married anymore. You know, it's funny because everybody always says, you're going to get married again, you're going to get married. I don't need to. I have my son. I have my house. I have my own little independent life. And as I said, there's him, there's me, and then there's us. And I like that. That's comfortable for me. I'm not saying that's comfortable for everybody.
Right.
And that's what I said. Everybody is different. Listen, if I was still with my ex-husband from years ago, kudos if I could have kept that up going, but I just couldn't because, he found somebody else.
Yeah.
And that's okay. The situations that you go through is, I was supposed to go through this.
Right.
I don't know why. The universe made me go through this, and I don't know why.
Well, no, I think you were destined. Really, you were destined. You have all this experience and knowledge, and I think all of this will help you find your perfect fit. And you might have found that perfect fit. Again, I want to let everybody know, Kim, where can they get their book? Can they get it from Mindstir Media? www.mindstirmedia.com.
You have a website also.
Yeah, I have a website, which is shoesareLikemen.com. You
right.
can go on Amazon. And if you go on Amazon, please write a review, guys. I would love it. Anybody
absolutely.
Who that'd be wonderful.
And I know you're on Twitter because I think I'm following you. And Eleanor's finally decided to follow me.
I'm sorry.
You know what happened? This is so silly. Lisa's been really marketing my show, so I don't know what happened, but she posted something, and it says I can add to follow her on Twitter. I'm like, how did I not follow you already?
Right. And then she shared her page, and I almost wrote, yeah, follow Eleanor. She'll follow you one day.
I can't tell you.
Don't hold your breath, but yeah.
I just started all this Twitter, Instagramming. I mean, I Facebook, but now I'm for the book, I'm now I don't even have an identity anymore. I'm just Shoes Are Like Men. But it's funny because I learned how to Instagram, Twitter. So if anyone's Instagramming my Twitter and I don't get back to you right away, email me.
Right.
I'm more than happy to talk ladies. I talk shoes all day long. I'll talk men to you all day long. I probably won't give you the best advice, the worst advice, but I can just give you,
your advice.
A little bit of guidance. Yeah, a little bit of guidance.
Right.
That's cool.
And I also have your phone number because I absolutely want to make a trip to see you in Long Island. I really do, because I miss the island terribly. I lived in Bohemia for a little while, and I graduated from Connecticut High School. And after that, we kept moving out further and further and further out the island. And then finally, we sold the house, and my dad and my mom and myself, we all moved to Florida together.
I'm going to get in your suitcase.
Yeah, well, you don't have to.
Last time I was in New York, I won tickets to Paul McCartney.
Why don't we just go on a road trip?
Yes, at the Apollo. At the Apollo Theater.
Oh, really?
I went. It was in the dead of winter. It was snowing. I have no jacket because I'm a Florida girl. And I go there, and I remember the snow. No one was on the street, but we went. It was fabulous.
Oh, how wonderful!
Yeah, I won
New York is a beautiful place.
Yes, I
love
it.
how the Long Islanders call Manhattan the city. There's so many cute little videos about Long Islanders, and there are little slangs and colloquials and all the little sayings and stuff like that.
The food.
Oh, the egg sandwich, right, Kim?
Oh, God, and the bagels are great here. Bagels and pizza.
Now, do you ever come down to Florida since you have Luke now? Can't you come down to Florida one day? Take him to Disneyland?
Has he been to the park?
I just left Disney a month ago.
Yeah, I read that on your page. That's right.
Yeah, I was so upset. I'm like, oh, that would have been great if I could have correlated that.
Yeah,
Would have been fabulous.
I definitely, and you know what? My family's down there. They're in West Palm, so if I ever come down, I could take the little trip up, do a little Disney day.
West Palm's not far at all from
Not
us.
at all.
Just
The way I drive,
Yeah.
I can drive there like in
2
an hour.
hours.
No,
Tops.
I'm driving an hour.
Oh, God, Lord help us.
I asked Kim today, I said, so you want to come with me today? She goes, no, I got to take my own
she
car.
she said, with me, I said, I'll meet you there at the studio.
I drive like a New Yorker. I can't help it.
No, I'm kidding.
That's why it took them 2 hours to get up. It'd take you an hour and a half to get down there.
Yeah, exactly.
West Palm is close to us.
Yeah.
We are.
Kim, I
We'll go
want to
down
let
there
you
and
know that
party.
Lisa and I totally dressed up for you today.
Yes.
We're going to send pictures, and I'm going to put it on my
Yay.
blog, website, fan page, Lisa's pages, and everything.
Yes.
But I wore
you.
a pair of dynamic, beautiful, oh my gosh, I love them so much, red suede pumps. I mean, come on, really? And I'm going to take a picture of those. And my friend today...
Yeah, you're
Lisa,
lucky I have both shoes on. Because
She-
it took me like 10 minutes to find one of them.
She's rocking the Nancy Sinatra thing
Yeah.
today. She's got like the tie in her hair with her black boots and
well,
her
we
little
were
mini
supposed
dress.
to go live, but somebody was a little late.
Yeah, I got here a little late this afternoon. But anyway, we'll make sure that we
we
take
got
lots
our
and lots
pink.
of pictures. And again, I want to tell everyone, please go to Eleanor's Elite Radio, and you'll find all the information you need to pick up Shoes Are Like Men, written and illustrated by my little friend here, Kim Interdonato. Great book. It has a wonderful overall message. I can't really say enough about it. Like when I looked at it and I'm like, oh, okay, it's going to be, but it's not. It's not a bashing book. It's a wonderful little message book. I really do. I believe that there's a wonderful message here for all the women. Do you agree with me, Kim, on that, or am I just kind of blowing it up?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I wanted it to be that way. I didn't keep it. You know, I kept the book short too because you know what? We're all living busy lives, and you know, after a while, no one. You know, I'm trying to find a nice book to read now, and it's just like you know, oh, this one's too long. This one's too long. It's a cute little book. You want to go to the beach, girls? You know, especially you know in Florida. Grab yourself a nice little book and enjoy yourself and laugh. 'Cause
And
that's
really,
important.
and do a little shopping and have a little lunch and think of our little friend, Miss Kim Interdonato.
Yeah.
Love that name. Love it.
I do too. I love it.
But Kim, I so enjoyed having you on my show. I really want to thank you so much. Again, go to Eleanor's Elite Radio fan page or go to my Eleanor'sEliteRadioShow.com, my website. I have a blog that will have her book on there. And thank you. I finally got your book in the mail. I was so excited. I don't know what happened, but it just came like the other
Yeah,
day.
you see, I said, you got mail? What? What? What do I love the matchmaker?
I know. I'm glad I was able to send you a signed copy of it.
I saw that.
You know,
So cute.
It's on Kindle, and it's it's a Kindle version. If anyone's got a Kindle, you want to bring that to the beach, throw it on Kindle. It's not an expensive book. It's only $10. And for $10, it's like going to a comedy club. I'm actually I hear I'm funny. I don't know.
Kim, do you want to talk about anything in particular before we go? Because we have a few minutes left. Do you want to talk about any portion of the book or any message out there for women who are struggling and dating?
You know what, women? For the women that are struggling and dating, I've been there. And you know what? I've done my fair share of crying. I've done my fair share of dumping men. I've done it all. And just think positive. No one's. You know what? And I always tell it to everybody, and not to bring religion into everything, but God hasn't let me down yet, and I don't think He's going to.
No.
And I believe that the universe there's a reason for everything.
Yes.
And if you believe that, and stay positive. If you stay negative things are going to happen.
I always
Positive
say
is
the
fine.
universe doesn't make any mistakes. People
doesn't.
do
It
sometimes.
really doesn't. It doesn't.
But
God, universe, it's true. It doesn't make mistakes.
we come into each other's lives to teach and to learn, and sometimes that's for a season. Sometimes it's for longer,
Right.
But
And
I
think
agree.
I think a lot of times also, maybe some people like myself, for instance, or another woman, like fear can kind of control a lot of your life and your decisions and what you have to make. Not in relationship wise, in general, maybe with work or maybe a friendship or something. I believe that God, once you get rid of that fear, And you have to push that aside because that's only negative energy that just lulls around in your brain. And once you can push that out and shake your head and shake yourself of that negative energy,